On this week's episode of The Automated Entrepreneur, 8 Ways Wealthy People Think Differently, Part 2. Last week we looked at the first 4 ways that wealthy people think differently than wage slaves. We're going to continue now with point number 5. Wealthy people have a personal drive to grow and progress over and over, year after year. They desire to discover how to be the most valuable to others, and that drive intensifies. The exchange for that value is not only material wealth, but also the remuneration of fulfillment and freedom. Unlike other assets that are finite in nature, there is no end to your degree of understanding, knowledge, education, training, and the capacity to be the greatest value to the greatest number of people. Your capacity to build wealth is unlimited. Investment in you takes precedence. Each of us has a unique genius inside just waiting to express itself for the benefit of others. It is an asset waiting to be discovered, enhanced, and made even more valuable. 6. The wealthy know when to save and when to invest. Saving is supposed to be for the preservation of capital. With savings, ideally, you're not going to lose any money. If you have $1 now and you put it into a savings account at the bank, well, you're probably going to have $1 tomorrow or 5 years from now. That saved money is guaranteed by the bank. It's supposedly not at risk, other than the bank's own stability. It's also liquid, which means you can usually take it out at any time. And so you get a yield, and you're not likely to lose any principal. Saving is also about preserving money. Investing is about growing money, but it comes with risks. Nothing is guaranteed. With investing, if you start with $1 today, you might have $1.50 in a couple of years, or you might have only 50 cents. A big dilemma with the United States personal finance industry is that saving has now somehow morphed into investing. They consider it the same thing. Most people are confused about the definitions of an investment. An investment to most people is the stock market, a mutual fund, an RSP, a TFSA, an exchange-traded fund, a piece of real estate. The best investment strategy is to figure out a way to make another dollar. If you want your money to grow, you need to figure out how to do it with what you can control, like your business or an investment that you understand. And when you make a profit, only then can you use that flow to magnify your assets. There are 4 considerations when considering an investment. You need to accumulate, accelerate, protect, and then allocate. 7. Wealthy individuals use insurance as a foundation for wealth building. How do the wealthy use insurance differently than the average person? Well, it's not that the wealthy have all their money in insurance, but rather that insurance is used as a foundational wealth vehicle by dynasties, executives, banks, and corporations. The middle class doesn't do that. And lastly, point 8. Wealthy individuals know control equals freedom. When you control your money and the financial potential of it, you are truly free. The biggest step to financial freedom is to consider yourself your most valuable asset. Not your RSP, not your home, not your GIC. When you adopt this kind of mindset, you start to think differently about how you dress and how you groom, the things that you watch, the things that you hear, the things that you say. You're always in check. You're always on stage. And this, in turn, teaches you how to be more valuable to your employer, your colleagues, your children, and yourself. There are 7 ways that we may help you. First, I recommend you subscribe now to this podcast, Automated Entrepreneur, on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Breaker, and more. Secondly, follow us on Instagram at The Automated Entrepreneur, or subscribe to our YouTube channel at Automated Entrepreneur. Next, why not take 20 minutes and complete our short questionnaire? This easy tool allows us to determine your readiness to create and launch real prosperity this year. Next, you could book a free coaching call to get your questions answered and experience real growth right now. Or you could sign up for our Ignite BOOTCAMP, our online monthly program where you can actually do it in your pajamas while learning how to eliminate debt, pay off your mortgage in 8 years or less, create passive income, invest in real estate, and much, much more. Visit us at ignitepro.ca. And lastly, you could register for our Prosperity Code program, where you will launch a new business, claim tax deductions, and create passive income. Visit us at join.theprosperitycode.ca. And that's this week's episode of The Automated Entrepreneur.